What's good, y'all? It's Akira here, back with another video. Guys, I am about to step this channel up to the next level, and I'm excited to be doing it with you guys. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, what's good? Today is one of the first projects that I think is kind of taking this Cricut thing to the next level, and that is these awesome stadium chairs. I actually got this idea from TikTok, and I wanted to come here and share it with you guys on YouTube so you can get making these chairs. I mean, they are amazing. Mine came out so great, and I'm gonna break down the cost because you'd be surprised how much these actually cost to make me and how much you can sell these for or make them for your friends and family. So enough talking, let me show you these beautiful stadium chairs and how you can make them for less than $25. 25 bucks. So let's just get into it. Okay guys, so first things first, let's get focused here. First things first is, yes, I was able to make these chairs for under $25. I'm gonna give you a brief breakdown of the supplies that I used, then I'll take you through the process of how I did this. And this is super fun, super easy. It's actually a really quick project.
Let's talk about where to find chairs.
I did some research, and here are the two best options that I found for you guys. The lowest price option is Home Depot. Home Depot sells these metal chairs in like a gray color. I'll put it on the screen for $11.98, only $11.98. So that is a really great deal for a chair, especially if you're going to be flipping it and reselling it. Lowe's and Walmart also carry the same chairs, but they're more expensive. At Walmart and at Lowe's, they are $13.98, and they both have them in store, meaning that you don't have to order them offline or anything like that. So boom, that is the chair that's taken care of. Worst case scenario, you're going to be paying $14 for the chair, and that's at Walmart and Lowe's. So one can of spray paint, the cheapest place that you can get the Rust-Oleum gloss paint that I use for these chairs is at Target for $4.49. Now every Target doesn't carry that spray paint, so I did give you some alternate options. The next best price place to get spray paint, which I prefer, I think it's worth the extra 40 cents, is at Walmart, and you can get them the cans for $4.83. So that is worst case scenario, you're at 18 bucks, right? And I did vinyl. I calculated the vinyl. I just said $6. You can get a whole roll of Cricut vinyl, permanent vinyl, for $6. So all in, if you take the lowest priced items that you can find, meaning the chair from Home Depot, the spray paint from Target, and just your Cricut vinyl from wherever, you will be all in for $22 plus tax if you're in a state that has taxes. But $22 for these chairs are amazing. I only found one listing on Etsy that actually sold these chairs, so there is room for you to get in there and make some money with these chairs if you want to. But the one listing that I found was selling one chair for 120 bucks, just one chair, and just with customization across the top. So you do the math on that, on how much money you can actually make with these chairs. Now let's get into the actual designing, construction, and all that good stuff and making the chairs. My two orange spray paints here, which I bought. I had this one, but it's satin, so I'm gonna go with the gloss for the chair. And then also, this is a must-have. It's a spray paint holder, so you just put your paint in there, hold it down, so that you can get long, continuous sprays without hurting your hand. So let's get into spraying. In case you do want to buy one, I'll show you how to use this. Very easy. Just slide this in, make sure the nozzle is facing forward, and then you just start spraying. Not doing anything to this. It's wiped down. I'm just going to take the sticker off and go from there.
For the spray paint, you just want to make sure you do long, continuous strokes and avoid any drips. Pretty easy, self-explanatory, and it's pretty easy to spray paint all sides of the chair while it's standing up. I did all my coats at one time. I just waited to make sure that everything dried before I started spraying more coats on that chair. For the Nike inspired chair, I'm not selling this. This is for entertainment purposes only. So I did go ahead and just get the Nike sign off of Google. I uploaded it into the design space, and as you can see me, I'm erasing the background. I saved the Nike as a cut image, and then I just went ahead and resized it. I measured the top of the chair, and it seemed like the best sizing for the chair was 5 inches wide and a maximum of 15 inches across for the back of the seat part. So I did resize this a little bit smaller than that to make sure that it was going to fit on the back panel nicely. It was going to be big enough but also not go over the edges. The final measurements I used was 14 by 4.25. I loaded in permanent smart vinyl using my Cricut Maker 3, again permanent smart vinyl, and then I went ahead and weeded this. Permanent vinyl is definitely needed for this chair, especially if you want it to be outdoors. From here, I want to go ahead to put the decal onto the chair. Don't be like me and make the mistake of not leaving a little bit of the edge of the transfer tape on so that you don't have to peel it, scrape it off of the chair once you're trying to remove it. So you just make sure that you pull a little piece of the transfer tape and fold it back so you have that available. But here I'm just going ahead and actually placing the decal on the chair just like you would do any other project where you're applying vinyl. It was a little hard to get it straight with my camera right there in front of the chair, but I did try my best to get it straight. But I think it would be no problem for someone who isn't recording the actual video and has a camera right in front of them. And here's a Nike chair. Now I'm going to show you how I made a logo chair for someone's small business. So here's the logo I was provided. I wasn't going to do a print and cut because the printable vinyl isn't the best. So I decided to break this logo down as best I could and use a few different colors of vinyl and elements to make this happen. So there was an ace that was predominantly in the logo. So I uploaded an ace picture and I'm going to cut that out as a cut image. I also uploaded their branded font and also one of their branded logo icons, which is like a key with a little leaf on it. So you'll see the process of me doing that, and then I just cut each piece out. I use green vinyl, green permanent vinyl, and black permanent vinyl to cut this out, and I'll show you guys how I layered it on the chair and how super easy it is to make branded chairs for small businesses, for parties, or whatever the case is. I cut all my elements out on my maker, weeded it, and then also put the transfer tape on top. As you can see, this time around, I folded the transfer tape over some so that I wouldn't have to scrape it off the chair and mess up the spray paint that was added to it. For this one, it was super easy to do as well, even though I layered a few different vinyls. It's actually really fun to make. You'll see here the process of me just adding each piece and layering them on top of each other, flatten them out, and trying to get them as straight as possible. This one was a little bit off, but again, I have a camera right in front of this so I can show you guys the true process of how you can make these chairs. It was fun and easy, and this one took me a little bit more time, but nothing over 15 minutes to do. As you can see, you're able to replace the vinyl before you actually smooth it down to make sure you have correct placement. As you see here, I went ahead and just placed the other letters and went ahead and just started layering them. This part was actually fun. Just to go ahead and place in the letters. I then placed Ace on the back of the chair and also the logo on the seat of the chair, which was so fun and a great project to do. And here's how the chair turned out. It looks so good. It like came out better than what I expected. This was such a fun project, and I think you guys should really hop on this.
So I do want to add a disclaimer. That Nike chair, I'm not selling it. I don't do any copyrighted items. I'm not interested in that type of beef with a big company. I don't have the time nor the money to be fighting with Nike over something. So the Nike chair is for entertainment purposes only. But you guys are open and free. You can put anything on these chairs. I only decorated the top part for the Nike chair and the seat, the top part, the top back part, and the back for the branded chair for my friend's business. But you can put stuff all over these chairs. Don't let what I did in these videos stop you from being creative and creating more or making these chairs, you know, amazing. I think there's such a great opportunity to make them. I think these would be a really great seller on Facebook Market. I did post one of my chairs on Facebook Market and it sold the same day for 60 bucks, and that was just for one chair. And I put it at that price of 60 bucks because I didn't want to haggle or whatever with people. I just said 60 bucks, take her to leave it, and someone snapped it up like that. So you do the math. Now Facebook Market, you know, you have to meet people and all that kind of stuff, but if you're in it for the money and you know how to hustle, it is worth it, guys. I love doing this project. It was so fun. I think you guys will seriously love making these, even if it's just for yourself, for your household, or to make them for profit. This is a really great project that not a lot of people are doing, and I think that you can really get in there and make some good money doing this. So let me know down below what you think about this project. Is this something that you would actually attempt doing? And guys, it was so easy and simple. When I tell you, it took me like 45 minutes to bust these two chairs out, and that's including spray painting and getting the vinyl decals together. Perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and just get ready for the things that are coming to this channel, because I think it's gonna blow you guys' mind. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.